Yo, what is going on, you guys? AC Entertainment here, back with another Universe Mode video. And we are here tonight on the go-home show of Friday Night Smackdown before our next premium live event, Bash in Berlin. And starting out tonight, we've got the current #1 contender for the undisputed WWE Champion, Randy Orton. Going to be in some action here tonight against Drew McIntyre. Randy obviously was the former undisputed WWE champion, but Roman Reigns did take it off of him, and them two have had a little bit of a heated rivalry ever since. Randy wants that championship back. We will see Randy Orton going against Roman Reigns at Bash in Berlin. One-on-one, I have made that decision. We're going to keep CM Punk out of the world title picture, even though he has pinned both Randy and Roman Reigns. But let's go ahead right now and get to Randy Orton's opponent for the night, Drew McIntyre. And already here he comes, Drew McIntyre, and he's had a pretty solid season. Eventually, I think he will be right around that world title scene as well. He's got to get some big victories, and if he could get one here tonight against the current #1 contender, Randy Orton, that would be a huge start. So excited to see if Drew McIntyre can get it done here tonight. Let's go ahead and get right into this match. Alrighty, here we go, and the fans very loud for Randy Orton with the RKO chants, but it doesn't bother Drew McIntyre, instantly taking it to the Viper. And now Drew, big stomp there to the face, and now Drew not slowing down. What is he doing now? Lets Randy get to his feet, and now they're going to lock up in the middle of the ring. Who's going to get control? It's going to be Randy Orton, putting McIntyre in that headlock position, and really has it locked in right now. Drew's trying to do whatever he can to get out of it. Randy still got him in the headlock, but finally Drew's going to be able to reverse it. Now has the arm of Randy Orton, but Randy going to be able to reverse it now, and now he's got the arm of McIntyre, and both men going back and forth, looking very technically good in the ring, but Drew with some big elbows there. Randy right to the back of the head with the clothesline, but Drew moving out of the way. And now a huge shoulder tackle there from Drew McIntyre, and he's going to pick Randy Orton up to his feet and throw him across the ring, and basically making Randy Orton look like he weighs nothing. And Randy Orton is a big dude. And Drew, we're going right to the leg, and Drew taunting a little bit. And Drew grabbing Randy, a kick to the midsection. What's Drew looking for here? He's got him up. Oh my goodness, right into the turnbuckle. And now just stomping the midsection of Randy Orton. Drew McIntyre's looking really good. He's going to go for a pin here. 1, 2, no, and a kick out at 2 from Randy Orton. Drew once again showing off a little bit. Big chop. And Drew dropping him with that third chop. And now Randy trying to get to his feet. Randy's looking a little dazed, but able to get a knee up. And now throwing Drew into the corner. But now a big elbow from Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre, a kick to the midsection. What is he looking for? That future shock DDT. Drew for the pin. Is that enough? 1. And Drew cannot believe it. He is furious. Randy Orton kicking out at 1 after a future shock DDT. And now Randy Orton, big elbow there. And Orton trying to do whatever it takes to get back into this matchup. And a nice swinging neck breaker there to Drew McIntyre. Oh, but a big kick there from Drew. And now Drew with the Claymore. Drew just hit that Claymore. Randy is stunned. 1, 2, no. Randy Orton able to kick out at the count of 2. But Drew, He's going to go for the pin one more time, and this time he's using the ropes, but the referee caught it. The referee seen Drew using the ropes. And now Drew, look at the strength. Just had him in that bear hug, and then went for a belly-to-belly suplex. And Drew McIntyre now looking for a submission, but Randy Orton able to get to the ropes. And Drew McIntyre just picking him up, deadlift weight, and then turns it into a power bomb. Oh, he was going for another elbow, but Randy Orton moved out of the way, and Randy Orton now jumping on top of him, beating the hell out of Drew. And Randy now waits for Drew to get to his feet. He goes for an Irish whip. He throws Drew over the top. Uh-oh. And he's looking for his signature, and it connects. Oh, but a kip up. Drew with the kip up and an Irish whip and another belly-to-belly suplex. And Drew running right at Randy. Big knee there. And McIntyre bringing Randy Orton to the corner. Hitting the face right off the turnbuckle. Oh, Randy with the knee. Randy throws him into the corner. Randy throwing him back into the corner. What's he doing here? Oh, and a kick right to the back of the leg of Drew. And he just busted open McIntyre with that kick and a kip up from Drew. And Randy going to the top rope. But Drew catches him, throwing him to the ground. Oh, Randy with the clothesline. And another one. And now a big scoop slam. And Orton is filling it right now. Drew to his feet. Oh, and a nice neck breaker there. And Drew just used that rage. Drew McIntyre now has another finisher. Drew McIntyre might be looking for that finisher right now. He's in the corner. He's counting it down. The Claymore has connected for a second time. Randy is stunned. Drew for the pin. 1, 2, 3. There you have it. Drew McIntyre with the victory. And what is this? Roman Reigns is out here. And he's taking out Drew and Randy Orton. And Roman Reigns not caring who is in the ring. He took out both Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. I don't even know what Drew did. But Roman Reigns does not care. Comes in, beats the winner of the match, Drew McIntyre, and to add insult to injury, he even beats down his opponent for Bash in Berlin, Randy Orton. But what a way to start out Friday Night SmackDown, and Drew McIntyre with a huge victory. And now we've got a few dudes in that world title scene. I mean, Punk with the win over Reigns and Randy, and now Drew with the win over Randy Orton. So what started out to be a very dominant year for Randy Orton is slowly getting a little bit worse and worse. Not that it's bad, but like, he started out like 6-1, 7-1, and he's just kind of gone downhill since then, unfortunately. But that's going to do it for the first match of the night. So let's go ahead and get right to the second one. And alrighty, here we are. It is time for the second match of the night. And we got 2 tag teams here tonight. That's right. Michin and B-Fab. Haven't been doing too much with them, so we're going to put them together here tonight, see what they can do in some tag team action. Hoping they can do good. They'll be going against another team here tonight that will be, like I said, teaming up for the first time. So we'll see how this match goes, but let's get right to the second team of the night. And alrighty, coming out first, it looks like we've got Candice LeRae. And don't think they're coming out together, unfortunately, but that's alright. Candice LeRae going to be teaming up with Indy Hartwell. And Indy Hartwell, this is actually going to be her first match of the season. And I decided, you know what, why not just put her in a team with Candice LeRae? Both these women can be in the tag team division. They both have, you know, some history with each other, being in The Way. So we got The Way, we got Candice LeRae. and Indy Hartwell here tonight. Let's get right to Indy Hartwell. And alrighty, last but not least, Candice LeRae's partner for tonight. Like I was saying, Indy Hartwell has not even had a victory, or I should just say a match in general this year. But gonna change that here tonight. I'm gonna be teaming with Candice LeRae, and it's actually funny because, so if I'm not mistaken, in my last universe mode, I didn't end up really finishing it out. We were simulating through it. I believe Indy Hartwell was actually the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, which I really don't, anything that happened last year didn't really count it, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be a little bit different. We're finishing this year out, and stats will matter a little bit more, but let's get right into this tag team match right now. And alrighty, here we go. Michin and Candice LeRae going to start things out, and Candice LeRae with a kick to the leg of Michin, and a lot. And now a beautiful DDT from LeRae there. And now Candice LeRae with a kick to the back of Michin. And a stomp right to the face. And now double stomp right to the midsection. Kicking Michin. Candice LeRae is on fire right now. Bringing it to Michin. And she flips Michin over. And now a big knee. And a kick to the midsection, and Candice LeRae is absolutely dominating Michin right now. Oh, but B-Fab able to get her hands on Candice LeRae there for a moment. But it doesn't matter because Candice LeRae is still bringing it to her. And now we're going to get to see what Indy Hartwell can do for the first time this year. Indy, big kick to the back there. Indy Hartwell going to go to work on the arm and not slowing down, and Michin has had absolutely no offense in this match so far. But able to get out of the way there. Maybe it'll turn around for her. And Michin with the beautiful bulldog there. And Michin trying to turn things around. And a springboard moonsault going right for the pin after it. And Candice LeRae instantly gets into the ring. And I don't know how I feel about that. That could be good. That could also be very, very bad. But either way, nope. Michin instead catches it. Michin puts her to the ground again. And now Michin, no. Instead, reversed by Indy Hartwell. Picks her back up. Michin with the reversal though. Michin kick to the midsection. What is she looking for here? Michin has her up. Big power bomb. And Michin, what is she going to go for? She's going to flip Indy around and uh-oh. Michin, I think she's looking for a signature, but Indy Hartwell reversed it instead, and Hartwell now she has her own signature. And instead of using it, she's going to put Michin in the corner and tag in Candice LeRae. Now these two are going to work together. Beautiful move. And now LeRae going to go for a pin here. One. No, Michin kicks out at the count of one. And Candice LeRae. Drop kick to the back there. And Michin is yet to get out of this match. She needs to go tag B-Fab as soon as she can. Oh, reversal there from Candice LeRae. Kick to the midsection. LeRae now. What is she going to go for here? Uh-oh, no. Throw in the face. Right into that turnbuckle. Candice LeRae is looking on fire, and now she has a signature as well. LeRae going to go for a pin here, though. One. Michin, big kick out at one, and able to finally get over to B-Fab. Uh-oh. And Candice LeRae, she's looking for a move here. And Candice LeRae, oh my goodness, with the signature right to B-Fab. Gonna go for the pin. B-Fab gets into the match. 1, 2. Able to kick out at 2, and that would have sucked if she got in and instantly got pinned. but Michin finally gets up to her feet, so maybe she'll be able to help out B-Fab if she needs to, because it is not looking good for her right now. Candice LeRae. Yep, I believe she's looking for that finishing submission move, but luckily for B-Fab, her foot was right by the rope, so that saved her. But LeRae not slowing down, going to work on the legs still. And now she's going to go for a pin, but Michin in the ring to break it up. And B-Fab finally back up to her feet just to get back to the ground. A Hurricanrana there. B-Fab, though, going to crawl her way to make the tag to Michin. Indy Hartwell also in the match. Indy running right at her, but misses with that clothesline. And Indy Hartwell is taking it to Michin right now. She does still have that signature as well. Oh my goodness, just slamming the back of the head of Michin right into the mat. And now Indy Hartwell has her picked up. Oh, and a squat. And another one. Indy Hartwell showing off the power. And a beautiful delayed suplex there. Indy Hartwell. What is she going for here? Gonna bring Michin over to the ropes. Not sure what she was going for, but Michin able to reverse it. Michin with the Irish whip. And Michin starting to get back into this thing. She's going to pick Indy Hartwell up to her feet. Oh. Oh, and a big knee, and that knee did bust open Indy Hartwell. And now Michin picks Hartwell back up. Big kick and another, and another. And Michin, big power bomb. And Indy Hartwell gonna leave the ring for a moment. And now B-Fab back in the match. Nice move there from Indy Hartwell, and Hartwell gonna get B-Fab up to her feet. And gonna throw her into their corner. Oh, Candice LeRae hitting B-Fab. And now Indy starting to bring it back to B-Fab, and Hartwell, what is she going to do next? An elbow. And now on the outside, Indy Hartwell might be looking for some kind of springboard move. And she is. And a springboard missile drop kick. And she's going to go for the pin after that. 1, 2. No, and a kick out at 2 from B-Fab. Indy Hartwell with the stomp there, and now gonna grab. Oh my goodness, and B-Fab just got busted open. Indy just slammed the face of B-Fab right into that mat, and now B-Fab is busted open. B-Fab for a roll up here. No, not even a count of 1. Uh-oh. But does lay her out. And now B-Fab has her back up to her feet. Gonna put her back in the corner. Went to tag in Michin, but Indy Hartwell was able to reverse that. Indy Hartwell, not sure what that was, but it was interesting. She does have a signature and a finisher, but she's gonna tag in Candice LeRae. And Candice LeRae setting her sights on B-Fab. What is she going for here? Beautiful move. And Candice LeRae gonna pick B-Fab up, not slowing down. A drop kick there from LeRae. And now Indy Hartwell gonna be tagged back into the match. And Indy Hartwell with the kick to the back of B-Fab. Picks her up to her feet. What is she going for here? And a springboard elbow. And that's her signature, and okay. Yeah, I know y'all seen that. I'm not tripping. She was elevating somehow, B-Fab was, so that was a little weird. But either way, after that, Candice LeRae got tagged back into the match. Sorry. Had to talk about that for a moment at least, because I know I'm not tripping. No, it's early in the morning, but I seen that. I know I seen it. Candice LeRae looking for a springboard. I think she might have been looking for a springboard missile dropkick, but not able to connect. Oh, and a kick to the midsection from B-Fab and another, and a chop, and B-Fab now. A quick suplex, and B-Fab starting to look really good. B-Fab kick to the midsection. Really bringing it to Candice LeRae right now, and she does have a signature. Michin has one as well, and she's going to tag Michin into the match. Candice LeRae getting back to her feet. Michin. Let's see. Beautiful backdrop there. That really wasn't a backdrop, but either way. Michin gonna bring her away from the ropes. Indy Hartwell has 2 finishers. I didn't even notice that. Now, Candice LeRae looking for that signature on Michin. And it connects. And she's going to go for the pin. Is that enough to put Michin away? 1, 2. No. Kick out at 2.5. And B-Fab came in way too late. Oh, but a roll up here from Michin. 1. And a quick kick out at 1 there. Michin going to pick Candice LeRae up. Big kick to the leg. And Michin. Beautiful move. Michin went for a stomp there, but Candice LeRae able to move out of the way. And Candice LeRae looking for that finishing submission move. She's got it locked in. What is Michin gonna do? Michin gonna be able to reverse it. I'm shocked Michin was able to get out of that. I thought it was over for sure. But Michin fighting. Hoping that her and B-Fab can get the win here tonight. And Michin with that signature move, going for the pin. 1. And Indy Hartwell having to break it up at the count of 1. But Michin setting her sights back on Candice LeRae. And now Michin also has 2 finishers. And Michin, I think she might be looking for the end of the match right now. She might be looking for that finishing move. Eat defeat. Candice LeRae is stunned. And Michin's gonna bring her away from the ropes and go for the pin. Very smart. 1, 2. No! Kick out at 2.5. And Candice LeRae. I mean, Michin had to bring her away from the ropes. But taking that long, I think that might have actually cost her the match. But what a beautiful springboard DDT there from Candice LeRae. Michin gonna tag in B-Fab. And now, B-Fab with an elbow to the back there of Candice LeRae. And now B-Fab, what is she going for here? Gonna go to work on the neck area of Candice LeRae. And now B-Fab picking Candice LeRae to her feet. An Irish whip. No, she throws her into the corner. Tagging in Michin. And some big knees to the midsection from both women there to Candice LeRae. And now Michin going to the outside of the ring along with Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae trying to get back to her feet. Michin grabs LeRae. Slam in the face off of the apron there. What's Michin going for? Oh, big elbow to the midsection instead from Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae fighting back. Candice LeRae has her on her feet. And a big Samoan drop there from Candice LeRae. And we got to get back into the ring. Candice LeRae grabs Michin. Michin reverses it. And Michin gonna hurry and get right into the ring at the 10 count. Oh my goodness. There you have it. B-Fab and Michin get the victory. Right at the top, the count of 10. Michin is able to get into the ring. And that is how they get a victory in their tag team debut. Very fun match. Like we know how we feel about the 10 count finish, the count out finishes, but it is what it is. B-Fab, Michin looked great. Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell looked great. Not a bad match. I'll probably keep both of these teams going for a little bit. I don't really see them doing much in the singles division, so might as well keep them in the women's tag team division at least. That way they can still be doing something. But either way, we're going to go ahead and jump into the third match of the night. And alrighty, here we are. It is time for the third match of the night. And this will be a #1 contender match. Winner of this will go against Solo Sikoa for his United States Championship. And coming out first, we've got Aleister Black. We've got a triple threat coming your way. And Aleister Black, obviously, just earned his first victory this year. I believe it was against, I want to say Chad Gable, if I'm not mistaken. But very fun match. He looked really good. Pretty dominant in the match, to be honest, too. I mean, he just looked really good. So Aleister Black earning himself a #1 contender match here tonight. And this should be a really, really good match. Like I said, winner will go against Solo Sikoa. I'm not sure if it's going to be at Bash in Berlin. It's very possible it could be. Could also be at another premium live event. We'll have to wait and see. But let's get to the other participants in this triple threat match here tonight. Alrighty, coming out second, we've got Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn had an alright year so far, but he is hoping to come out here tonight, get a win against both Aleister Black and his other opponent tonight. Hoping he can go against someone who he's got a pretty good amount of history with. IRL, with the bloodline and all that stuff, Solo Sikoa. So that would be huge for Sami Zayn, going to win that United States Championship. But tonight he's got to get through 2 other men. And let's go ahead and get to the third and final participant in this match. And already coming out, last but not least, we've got a former United States champion. We got Trick Williams. Yeah, that's right. Trick Williams is in this match. He was victorious in his last triple threat match against Ethan Page. And, oh my goodness, there's someone else. I'm blanking. Either way, it was last episode of Friday Night Smackdown. It was a very fun match, but in the end, Ethan Page got rolled up by Trick Williams. And Trick got the victory, so he's going to get a #1 contender match here tonight. Let's get right into this match. And already, here we go. Trick Williams dropping Sami Zayn. And now Aleister Black dropping Trick Williams. And this is going to be a fun matchup, I feel like. I think these 3 men are going to do amazing things here tonight on Friday Night Smackdown. All fighting for a #1 contender match against Solo Sikoa for that United States Championship. Trick with some big elbows there, but Aleister going right to Trick. Some big knees from Aleister. Oh my goodness, and Aleister Black absolutely bringing it to Trick Williams. But Sami Zayn, now a Russian leg sweep there from Trick Williams. And these 3 men are just going back and forth with each other. Big elbow there. Aleister Black not able to connect. Not sure what he was looking for, but Trick Williams spinning around and disrespectful slap on the head of Aleister Black, and I'm sure he is not going to appreciate that. Sami Zayn into the pin. 1. No, and a quick kick out at 1 from Trick there. Aleister Black putting Sami Zayn to the ground, and now Aleister Black and Trick Williams lock up for a moment, and Zayn gonna bring Trick Williams over to the ropes. Goes for an Irish whip. Now Sami Zayn hitting the ropes. Big clothesline and a lariat. Turning Trick inside out. But Trick... Oh, Aleister Black with some elbows. And now some kicks. Aleister Black going for a pin here. 1, 2. No, Trick Williams kicks out at 2. And Aleister Black has some cool moves, man. Trick Williams, oh no, Aleister Black gets out of it, goes to the back of the knee of Trick Williams. Sami Zayn, neck breaker there. Sami Zayn beating the hell out of Aleister Black right now. Trick on the outside. Zayn, though, going for a pin. 1, 2, and Trick Williams in there to break the pin up at the count of 2. Oh my goodness, Aleister Black. And now he's setting his sights on to Sami Zayn. Kick to the midsection from Trick Williams. Oh my goodness, and that big boot signature. But Zayn's right there to break things up. And now Zayn, a hurricanrana there to Trick Williams. And Trick Williams, he does have that finisher. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and he's looking for that finishing move. Aleister Black is stunned. 1. No. And Zayn was able to get back into the ring in time. Oh, and a big shoulder tackle from Trick Williams. Trick Williams, obviously, I said earlier, a former United States champion. But he's looking to get that championship back around his waist. So that's what Trick wants. He wants it back around his waist. He lost it to Grayson Waller in a very shocking match. But a big knee there from Aleister Black. And Trick Williams is not moving. 1, 2. Guys, Trick Williams is... Well, now he's... Okay. I don't know what that was about. Trick Williams was stunned, I guess. I don't know. I can't even make anything up. I don't know what the hell is going on today. First we see B-Fab elevating in the sky. Oh my goodness, and the Black Mass kick. But Trick is going to be in the ring just in time to break it up at the count of 1. Well, it's a miracle that he was able to not be frozen no longer, because if he was, I think that match was over, because that Black Mass puts people away. But right now, Sami Zayn beating the hell out of Aleister Black. Now Zayn, he has a signature move. He's setting his sights on Trick Williams. But now Zayn leaves the ring. Now all 3 men on the outside of the ring. Trick Williams grabbing Zayn. And a big uppercut to the back of the head. And all 3 men on their feet. Trick showing off a little bit. And you probably shouldn't have been doing that, Trick. Because now you just got the nice little signature move from Sami Zayn. Blue Thunder Bomb is what it is, I believe. Don't know why we never see him win that. I mean, we did see him win a few times with that, I suppose. But, oh my goodness, Trick Williams. Big clothesline to Aleister Black. A kip up, though. And now, big knee to the midsection, a kick, a spinning elbow. Oh my goodness, Aleister Black is on fire right now. Aleister Black putting Zayn into the corner. Beautiful move. Oh, Aleister Black for the pin. But Trick able to break it up. And Trick Williams driving that knee right into the back of Aleister Black. Oh, Zayn gets a foot up though. Now beating the hell out of Trick. Sami Zayn. And now he sees Aleister is getting up. And Trick up to his feet. Sami Zayn running at him. Oh, I don't know why he didn't look for it. 1. No, and a kick out at 1. Sami Zayn just had a perfect opportunity for a haluva kick and didn't take it. Big knee, though, to the side of the head. And now Sami Zayn sees Aleister Black, takes the kendo stick and putting it to good use. And once again, oh my goodness, Aleister Black is stunned. And now he sees Trick. And he's gonna pick Trick Williams up to his feet. An Irish whip and the haluva kick. Trick Williams is stunned. Sami Zayn for the pin. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn is the new #1 contender. There you have it. Sami Zayn victorious here tonight and is your new #1 contender for Solo Sikoa's United States Championship. Sami Zayn looked good in that match tonight. Pretty fun match. All 3 men really got to showcase a lot of their offense in that match, so it was really fun to see all 3 men go at it. But in the end, Sami Zayn is victorious and will be going one-on-one with Solo Sikoa for that United States Championship at some point. Could be at Bash in Berlin, like I said. If not, it will be whenever Solo Sikoa defends next. That will be Sami Zayn's match, so excited to see that. I think that will be a really fun match. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the main event of Friday Night Smackdown. And alrighty, it is time for the main event of the night. Coming out first, we've got your women's champion. We've got Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley gonna be defending that championship at Bash in Berlin, obviously, against Julia. And Ripley and Julia actually teamed up on the last episode of Friday Night Smackdown, and they actually worked out pretty good and were able to get the job done and won. So, you know, going into this match, it hasn't really looked like they've been too heated with each other. You know, Rhea did confront her after Julia's in-ring debut of Friday Night Smackdown. You know, I think it was just, she was trying to set the tone and let her know that she runs the women's division. And then they teamed up and looked great. But Julia obviously wants to take that title off of Rhea. Wants to be the leader of this women's division. But Rhea Ripley has been dominant this year. So we'll have to wait and see if that will happen. Let's get to Rhea's opponent for the night. And alrighty, coming out next, Rhea Ripley's opponent for the night, we've got Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair, obviously a win here tonight against Rhea Ripley would be huge. These two have had quite the history IRL. 2 WrestleMania matches. Both have won over on each other at WrestleMania, obviously. But here in the Universe mode, this will be the first time they actually go one-on-one with each other, I do believe. So, should be a really fun match. Both women talented as all hell. But if Charlotte Flair can get a win here tonight, you have to think that does give her a potential future championship match. But let's go ahead and let's jump right into the main event of Friday Night Smackdown. And here we go, main event of the night. Charlotte Flair, oh my goodness. And I feel like we've seen that move from someone she knows quite well. 1. Kick out at 1 from Rhea. But no, seriously, I don't know if we've actually ever seen Charlotte Flair do that IRL. But it's funny because, like, obviously Andrade's done that move. So I don't know if that's, like, something they just added in. Which is really, I don't know why they would do that. But either way, they're locking up in the middle of the ring. Charlotte Flair pushing Rhea to the ground. And they're locking up again. Rhea's wanting to get the best of Charlotte Flair. Will she be able to? Finally, she is. Going to work on the arm there. And Rhea Ripley now really got some offense going for her. Has the arm. She's really going at that arm. Going to work. Charlotte Flair trying to get out of it. But Rhea Ripley gonna put Charlotte to the ground first, and Charlotte coming back. Nice sidewalk slam there. And now Rhea Ripley needs to figure out something, because right now she is not looking phenomenal. It is Charlotte Flair absolutely taking it, but Rhea Ripley with the roll-up here. 1, and a quick kick out at the count of 1, and Rhea Ripley. Nope, instead Charlotte Flair gets the leg up. And she is bringing it to Ripley right now. Charlotte Flair, no, a reversal from Rhea instead. And now Ripley. There we go. Ripley's starting to get back into this match, and she just used the rage. And she's got a finisher now. Oh my goodness. Oh. And that is just... that was a devastating headbutt. The glass... was it... they call it the Glasgow Kiss, I believe? Is that what they call it? Maybe they call it something different for Rhea. But it doesn't matter, because now Charlotte Flair is bringing it right back to Rhea. Charlotte Flair running at her. And she's going to go for a pin. Is that enough? 1. No. Kick out at 1 from Ripley. And now Flair not slowing down. Now she's going to go with the knee to the back of the head of Rhea Ripley. And now she's taunting for Ripley to get to her feet. Charlotte Flair now with an Irish whip. And a big spinning elbow there. And Ripley. Not sure what she's doing. Big chop from Ripley. And now some big kicks to the midsection. And now Ripley. She might be looking for that finishing move. And I think she is. And it hits the Riptide. Charlotte is stunned. 1, 2, no. Flair able to kick out at 2. Ripley cannot believe it. But Ripley now. What is... oh my. What is that about? Oh, is she giving her headbutts? That's insane. Ripley wants Flair to get back to her feet, though. And she grabs her. An Irish whip there from Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea Ripley putting Charlotte Flair right back to the ground. But she gets back up. Oh my goodness, and Charlotte Flair with the spear. But Ripley got right back up. She's going for a roll up here, but Charlotte Flair able to get the ropes. But Rhea's not slowing down. Stomp to the back of the head. And now Rhea wants her to get to her feet once again. Rhea going to the top rope. What is she looking for here, I wonder? And Rhea with the beautiful drop kick there. She's looking to pick Charlotte Flair up. Oh, but a jawbreaker there from Flair. Kick to the midsection, and Flair is really bringing it to her right now. And Charlotte Flair using the ropes. Goes right into a suplex. What a move. And now going for a pin here. 1. Rhea Ripley with the kick out at 1. And I don't think Charlotte Flair can believe it. And now, no, Ripley able to get out of it. Uh-oh, Ripley, she's looking for it again. A second time. The Riptide. Charlotte Flair is stunned. Ripley for the pin. Is that it? 1, 2, no. Flair able to kick out at 2, but Ripley with the kick to the back. I don't think Ripley can believe she kicked out of a second one. Ripley going to the top rope. And a beautiful frog splash. And now Rhea Ripley gonna bring Charlotte Flair away from the ropes. And Ripley, I think she was looking for that signature or that finishing submission move, but Charlotte Flair reversed it. Now Charlotte Flair looking for her own finishing submission move, maybe. And she is. She's got it locked in. What's Ripley gonna do? And Flair finally lets Rhea out of it, but Rhea is not moving right now. Flair to the top rope. Flair went for a huge splash, but Ripley moved out of the way. Ripley. Now she's looking at Charlotte Flair, gets down on top, beating the hell out of her. Rhea Ripley ringing it to Charlotte Flair. But Flair rolling out of the ring, very smart there, but gets back in, and Rhea's right there to pick her up, has her on her shoulders. Beautiful move from Rhea Ripley. And Rhea with the big clothesline. And now Ripley almost has Charlotte Flair stunned, and now she does. And that's not good for Charlotte Flair. If Rhea can get that finisher, that might be it, but Charlotte Flair is gonna not be stunned no longer, but Ripley does have a finisher. And she looked for it again, and Charlotte Flair was able to get away from it once again. Oh, and a big takedown there from Charlotte Flair on the outside of the ring. And now the referee's going to start to count, but Ripley to the back of the leg. Oh, big chop there from Charlotte Flair. Oh, and Rhea Ripley had enough of that. Oh, but bringing it back and forth with each other. Uh-oh, Ripley has her up on her shoulders. Oh my goodness, onto the concrete floor. Charlotte Flair is stunned. Ripley gonna throw Flair back into the ring. She does have a finishing move. And what is Ripley going for here? Well, Charlotte Flair is climbing over to the corner. Crawling over, I should say. Helping herself to her feet. And Rhea running right at her. Big elbow there from Ripley. And Rhea Ripley has a finisher. Charlotte Flair has one as well. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Ripley looking for a third riptide. It connects. Flair is stunned. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. There you have it. Rhea Ripley with the victory here tonight. And there you see the #1 contender for the women's title, and Rhea Ripley in the ring. She's ready for Julia to come to the ring if she wants to, but Julia, I think she's just trying to let her know that she's ready for their match at Bash in Berlin for that women's title. But that is going to do it for this episode of Friday Night Smackdown. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, so you guys do know when I post videos just like this and other ones as well. Comment down below what match you were most excited for Bash in Berlin. Me personally, this match right here, Rhea Ripley, Julia, I think this is going to be a hell of a match. Randy Orton and Roman, I'm a little excited for that one as well. And we got a lot of other matches that will be really fun to watch. But we will see you in the next video, as we will be on part 1 of Bash in Berlin. And AC Entertainment is out. Peace.